How's it going, KastKing fans? Ethan Preston here from Preston Outdoors, and again coming back to you with another technique video. And today we're going to be talking about the drop shot. Now my drop shot setup here, this is another Para G2, KastKing Para G2 7-1 medium action rod, and this has a fast action tip. I got this paired with 15-pound, this is like a neon yellow super braid from KastKing, and then I have a 20-pound KastKing fluoro knot fluorocarbon leader. Also, I have this on the KastKing Mela 2 3000 series reel. Now, before we get into like techniques and all that other stuff, I want to show you here one of the cool things that I found, and I actually do to all my drop shot rods, is this is just a Velcro strap. It actually, just straps onto itself. And I like to do that Velcro thing so that the drop shot weight isn't fluttering around all over the place. So you got here and it just reels around itself. And then what I actually end up doing is just keeping that Velcro on the rod. I'll show you here. I just literally moved it down a little bit, or sometimes I'll put it down around here, and then I just unhook my drop shot and we're ready to go. Otherwise, if this weight's banging around in the box, it can mess up your leader line, and it also can damage your reel and stuff like that. So, alright, now let's get into talking about the drop shots more. And since this is specifically my drop shot rod, I have about a 6 to 7 foot that fluorocarbon leader on here, just because I know if this tag line gets damaged, I can quickly retie. If the hook above the hook line, the leader, gets damaged, I have plenty of line on here to where I'm not having to switch line all the time. So right here I want to show you guys my braid to fluorocarbon knot that I tie. So you can see it's a real small knot to where it'll go through the guides of the spinning reel. Really good to make long casts, and it'll also come back through really nice. And this is called the FG knot. You guys can look that up. I have a video on my channel or anywhere else on YouTube. The FG knot is a really strong knot. It's a hard knot to learn to tie, but once you get it, it's awesome. It's really nice the way it flies through the eye loops. Now that we got line, rod, and reel set up, we're going to talk about hooks. Play around with your different style of drop shot hooks. Some people like other ones, some people like different ones. This one is actually, I don't remember the brand of it, but it's a funky looking hook to where I tie a Palomar knot here. The tag line actually goes through that other loop to the weight, which causes that hook to stand straight no matter what bait I'm throwing on there. Talking about throwing the drop shot, here I have a 1/2 ounce. This is a tungsten pencil weight, they call it, with a grip keeper there, the way you just slide and pinch your line in there. Unless I'm throwing around weeds and stuff like that, 99% of the time I'm throwing a tungsten drop shot weight. If I was you guys, my personal feelings are I would not go with a pinch style weight like this. I would almost go to where there's actually a loop on top of the weight. They call that a casting drop shot weight. And most of the time I'm using a pencil style weight unless I'm fishing around bigger boulders and stuff. Otherwise I go with this teardrop weight so it doesn't get pinched in the boulders and stuff as much. Same way where I said play with hooks, play with your baits. I have a whole box here of just drop shot baits that I've used. This is a V&M Trickster 6.5 inch worm. I caught my personal best bass in Texas on that. You got your classic robo worms. You got all the Strike King lineups. One of the most successful baits I've had in the past is just a 4-inch Cinco, and then I've started getting more and more custom with using a 5-inch Cinco wacky rigged on a drop shot. So you can try all the baits in the world and find your favorites. Today I'm going to probably be starting off with a 5-inch Cinco wacky rig style and show you how I kind of go about that. So that's my setup. This is everything that I have, from weight to hook, line, reel, rod, all that stuff. So let's go see if we can find some fish. Oh wow, that's a fish. Oh wow. Look at that toad. I thought it was a rock. I think I was on a rock because I threw in there and set the hook. I felt it wedge in the rocks, and I'm wondering if he didn't see it sitting next to the rock and just bit it and pulled it out. Not a 5-pounder, but it's good for. Look at that beaut. Using that tungsten weight to find those mini rock piles or little clusters of them. That's why I almost ended up getting snagged. And there we go. Switched up to that Cinco. That's what they wanted today. Look at that beaut. I'll give him a little drink of water and we'll put him back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. This one's just barely over 4 pounds on the drop shot. Beautiful fish for here in Minnesota. Takes a little bit longer for them to grow up here in the north than it does down south, so you gotta respect a nice hefty fish like this. There we go. She did a good fight, good long fight on the drop shot. Let them wear themselves out. There we go. A good fish to end on. And like I said, we switched it up. I had that bigger 5-inch Cinco. Wasn't happening. Wasn't even getting many bluegill bites, so that's why I was kind of concerned. And so switched to the 4-inch Cinco. I mean, you can dye the tail and stuff like that, whatever you prefer. Again, it's just a very versatile bait. You can change up colors, but always my go-to is watermelon with red flake and stuff like that. So, like I said, you need a rod that's got a fast action tip to where you can keep them pinned and let the rod do the work for you. You're not horsing them in with the reel. You need a buttery smooth drag to where, like I said, I set the hook, pull it in my fingers, set the hook, let the drag do the work. And you see on that last fish how important a good drag is. Tungsten. Tungsten will let you know when you're on a soft bottom, on a hard bottom. And as we've seen today, it was very important because I'd throw over on a soft bottom, drag and wiggle, and as soon as I found those hard bottom spots, the tungsten just lit up my rod. I sat there and wiggled it. You could feel the bluegill grabbing it and stuff like that until finally, boom, you feel that hit, start swimming off. Get your finger in position, set the hook, let go of the drag, and just hang on and kind of follow that fish around. Keep that hook pinned. They're all hooked in the top of the mouth or right on the lip where it's really hard. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you haven't already, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, all at Preston Outdoors. And you'll be able to see some more of my fishing videos, hunting videos, stuff like that if you're interested. And also subscribe to KastKing. The links will be in the video below if you're interested in any of their products. I want to thank you guys for watching and tune in next time.